Hello, my dear viewers. This is Tukas Copy Webinars, and you are watching EURUSD and GBPUSD technical analysis. Today is 28th of February 2022. My name is Rakesh, and I'm your host. I am a Tukas Copy community member. There is a community of traders in the Tukas Copy, and I am not an employee of Tukas Copy Bank. Therefore, all the views or the opinions or the trading ideas that I am going to talk about in this video are of my own. It has nothing to do with Dukas Copy Bank. As the name suggests, we will be carrying out the technical analysis of the euro against the US dollar and the British pound against the US dollar. We will also carry out the technical analysis of the other major pairs. We'll also be talking about the Brent crude oil, Bitcoin, gold, silver. In this video, we will be strictly talking about the technical aspects of trading, and we will try to ignore the fundamentals, because as a technical analyst, I already know that every piece of information is already priced into the chart. So we will try to follow only the charts for our analysis. Now in this video, we will only be using the candlestick charts and try to find out the key levels from where the price can reverse, and we'll see how we can use those levels to go and enter the trade in the direction of the trend. Now if you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to our channel's homepage and then go to the playlist section and search for the profitable candlestick patterns and profitable chart patterns. These are the two playlists that I have created. If you go through them, it will help you in understanding what we are talking about in this program. Last thing that I want to say, of course it is not the least, everything that I say in this video is only for information or to enhance your knowledge. You should do your own research before you put your money on the line. Guys, this was the standard introduction that I give before every video. Next time you come to my videos, you can skip this, but this is very important so that if someone new is joining, he's watching our video for the first time, it is very important for him to go through this introduction. Now I want you to go through this risk disclaimer first before we head on to the charts, because there is a risk associated with trading foreign exchange, as it is a margin trading and carries a high level risk, so it is not suitable for all. Please go through this risk disclaimer completely, pause the video here. When you are done, then only proceed further with the video. I hope you have gone through the risk disclaimer. Now let's go to the charts. The first chart that I'm going to show you today is the dollar index. I want to zoom out a bit, I'm sorry, and you can see what has happened here. The price has tested this 97.41 of resistance, then came back below this level of 96.86 to close the Friday well below the 96.86 at the level of 96.51. But today the price opened up much higher at 97.11. Do you see this difference? There was a difference of almost 60 pips higher opening in the dollar index. Now what did it do after opening? Let us see on the 4-hour. After opening higher, the price continued higher till it went to this zone of resistance around 97.40, and it made an intraday high of 97.38 where it got rejected and is going down from that time. Now since the price is already below 96.86, and this is an important level marked on my chart, so I'm expecting actually this level 96.86 to continue acting as a resistance as the price is approaching from below towards this 96.86 level. Now we need a closing above 97.41 on the daily closing basis before we can head on to the next higher targets. On the contrary, if the price fails to close higher than 96.86 and 97.41, then there is a high probability that the price will revert back to 95.93 area. And if it does so on 17th of March or 16th of March, then this can give us a very good opportunity to go long in this confluence of support. One is this given by this rising trend line, and the other one by this horizontal line of 95.93. All right, guys, because of the higher opening in the dollar index, euro opened much lower at around 1.1123, but almost at the same instance it came up. Let us see on the 4-hour. See, after opening the first 4 hour, it traded higher than that level. Then after 4 hours, it consolidated a bit, and then after, since last 8 hours, it is rising. And this candle, this particular candle, which is already 1.5 hour gone in this 4 hour, is trying to give us a bearish pin bar. Now, I'm not sure where the price is going right now, but if you see that the price is trying to go into this range, and till the time range is observed, I think the price is going to stay within this range only. And if we want to see a movement on either direction, whether down or up, we need to break this range on one of the directions. Either we need a closing below 1.1134, or we need a closing above 1.1495 in this market. Where is the support and resistance for the GBPUSD? Well, my friends, now this 1.3364 was a good support on actually Thursday, and on Friday there was an inside bar. On Monday, today, it opened much lower but got bought back. Let's see on the 4-hour. So you see there was a lot of buying. That means the buyers are interested in this pound around 1.3364 area, and they were able to push the price higher. But will we see a continued buying through the week to 1.3609? Only time can tell. But yes, right now the support is 1.3364 and resistance is at around 1.3609 levels. Australian dollar on the similar lines has opened lower but is rising and rising. Right now trading at 0.7239 strong. Any closing above 0.7221 is going to push it towards 0.7315, and that is what I'm expecting here in this week. And any closing actually above 0.7315 will push the price back to 0.7426 in the Australian dollar. Right now 0.7221 is the immediate support. On the higher side we have 0.7315 as immediate resistance. Similar lines, New Zealand dollar, actually all these euro, pound, Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar against US dollar are trading on the similar lines. And actually after breaking above this falling trend line, now the price is trying to take support on this zone, and now 0.6760 is where the price is trading. On the lower side we have support at around 0.6732, and on the higher side we have the first resistance at 0.6786 and the next resistance at around 0.6808 in this market. Wow, what a fallback. Now this is something that you should see. This is the power of the zones 0.9274 and 0.9100. These are the support and the resistance, actually resistance and the support respectively. The price actually closed here today, opened higher, sold out. Now this is because the US dollar opened higher, and because USD CHF opened in the resistance zone, so the sellers jumped in immediately to push the price lower. Now this is a very bad candle actually. If it closes like this during the day, then next week or during this week only, the price can head back to 0.9100 in this market for sure. But if it starts rising higher, 0.9274 will still try to provide some resistance to the price. On the lower side we have 0.9100 as the support for the USD CHF. All right, USD JPY. Yes, there is a double top forming, but it will be confirmed after the break below 113.48. As of now, the price is still trying to consolidate near 115.30 area, Any close higher than 116.35 will expose 118.60 for sure, and if it does not, and if it closes lower than this rising channel, then the price may come back to 112.53. Before that, of course, 113.48 will be the support, but since the channel has started from here, I think a break below this channel will expose the low of the channel, which is 112.53, I think. Talking about the USD CAD, opened higher and got sold off. That means buyers now are not interested at these rates. They want lower rates. Now if they want lower rates, any closing below 1.2660 area will expose this rising channel support, and after that 1.2452. So where is the support? 1.2452 is the horizontal support, 1.2948 is the horizontal resistance, and we are actually willing to buy this market but at the lower prices. So I think that is what everybody else, most of them, will be thinking about the US dollar. All right, so we have Euro GBP making a doji on the daily chart. Actually, I'm expecting the price to come back again to this level of 0.8300, because here it can provide us a better opportunity to go long with the target of 0.8476, and if it does not and gives us a close below 0.8280, then it will expose the lower prices, which are not even marked on my chart. I think I should. Let me check the weekly candle. All right, from weekly, it seems like this area is an area of congestion, because this was also a good high here. Let me see if it aligns with this one. Now you may be thinking that why I am marking this area. Let me show you why. All right, so you see here it was a resistance, here it was a support, here it was a support, then here multiple times it was a resistance. This is the weekly chart, my friends, so it has got its own importance. All right, so next time the price comes back to 0.8034, I will expect a lot of buying pressure here. But right now, if you ask me, then we have support at 0.8280 and resistance at 0.8476. GBPGPY daily candle price is hovering between the support of 153.44 area and the resistance of 156.08. Today there is no much movement, but if the price comes back to 153.44, I'm expecting the buyers to jump in. On the contrary, if we see a close below 153.44, 149.19 will be exposed. So where is the resistance? 156.08 is the resistance, 153.44 is the support. And if anyone of you is thinking anything other than the GBP, other than if you have any analysis on your part, you can share them in the comment section. You can write to me, what do you think about the GBP JPY? It can go up also, it can go down also. What is your view? Do you think that GBP JPY is going up or is it going down? Let me know in the comment section. Talking about the CHF JPY, Swiss franc is much stronger today. We can see from the USD CHF, this is the strong Swiss franc which is letting the price of USD CHF go down. Now here CHF JPY is rising or soaring, actually engulfing all the candles on the way. Now how many candles it is engulfing? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18, almost 18 days of price action. So it may be giving us a new monthly high soon, after reaching 127.07. This is the first target actually for the CHF JPY on the way up, and if it starts going down, then 124.32 should give it a good support on the way down. Talking about silver, silver is actually moving now between the support of 23.84 we have marked on our chart and the resistance is sitting at 24.81. We need a close above 25.62 to see the higher levels like 29.83 and so on. There's nothing much actually cooking on there. Now here in the gold also we saw a bearish pin bar. It was quite bearish, but following this bearish pin bar, there is only one inside bar, and today we cannot say that it broke to the higher side of that inside, because it opened higher, then eventually went higher, and now it is trading well below that high. So that means that there is an indecision. So expect the price to consolidate for some days before the people decide, the general public and the rich bankers decide where they should be taking the gold. But as of now, I think it will be consolidating within 1916 and 1875 on the lower sides. Talking about the Brent also on the similar lines actually is trading between 99.48, 99.58 and 99.69 area. Any close below this rising channel will expose 86.71, but since the price is trading within this channel, I think 103.94 may be tested again soon. But today it is not a good idea to buy because the price opened higher into the resistance and was pushed back. Why it was pushed back? Because it was the confluence of resistance. There were multiple reasons for the sellers to open the sell position. One was this rising channel's resistance line. The other one, this horizontal resistance at 99.58. Okay, last thing that I'm going to talk about is the Bitcoin. I am a big bear about the Bitcoin. Everybody is thinking that the price of the Bitcoin is going to soar to 64,008. No, in my opinion, the price of the Bitcoin is going to go down deep into the dustbin. Although today's candlestick is very green, looking good, but 41,264 is a good area to go and short this Bitcoin again. After that, we have a good area at 47,057, which is in line with this 38.2% of this fall here. So I think that is a good area to go short, and after that there is 50,405 to definitely go short if the price comes here. Let us see how the things unfold in the future, but right now I think this is the thing that I wanted to tell you about. So I hope you got some idea about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you're going to take. With this note, I shall end this video. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos if you are new. I wish you and your family a very happy and a profitable day. Thank you very much for watching. Do share with your friends if they have any interest in the foreign exchange.